Hi, hello. To like day, I want to show you all how we started off our strength training for the football program to like day. We started it off with a wide receiver and quarterback competition. Now, I had two other players show up this morning. They all can run pass routes. They can all throw. Both of them can. So I, join in with them because I have no idea how many miles I have left in this 38-year-old body. But any chance that I get to come like Pete, against kids that are 20, 21 years younger than like me, I am going to jump at that chance because I still want to prove to myself that I can come like Pete with the best. Plus, I want to show these boys what it looks like to be a 38-year-old man and still come like Pete with everything that you've got. Plus, it just feeds my competitive nature. So, one of the things that we did out there to day is we did a rotation where every person threw and every person caught a pass, and we did 3 routes. We did a slant first, then we went to a quick out, and then we finished things off with a post. Now here's how it works. A quarterback throws to a wide receiver. Once the wide receiver catches the ball, he jogs it back in. The quarterback who just threw rotates out to the wide receiver route, and the other person who's waiting, they come in and be a quarterback. So it goes quarterback to wide receiver, wide receiver to waiting for a rep, back to quarterback. And here's how the points system works. You can get 3 points for every throw. Well, up to 3 points. If you throw an absolute dime, it is a perfect pass, the wide receiver did not have to change, did not have to adjust his route. It was right in the pocket that it needed to be. It was right on time. It was exactly what that pass needed to be. Then you've earned yourself 3 points. If it's somewhere in the chest cavity area, or if it's just a slight adjustment that the wide receiver needed to do, if you had to slow up for just a brief moment, split second, any of those types of minor adjustments that the wide receiver had to make, then you've earned 2. Now, if it's anywhere within the wide receiver's reach and they catch it, then as the quarterback who just threw that, you've earned 1 point. Now, here's where the role of the wide receiver comes into play and why it's so important. For every pass that the wide receiver drops, all right, then they lose 1 point off their quarterback throw. So you want to catch every pass because you're trying to be the first quarterback to reach 15 points, and if you drop a ball, then you lose 1 point off your quarterback total. Now, here's where it gets a little more in tense. If you as a quarterback throw an absolute dime, right, you throw a dart, it's a perfect pass, but the wide receiver drops it, you lose all points. All right, so you have gotten no points for that rep. And here is the standard that we hold our wide receivers to. Where I come from, Western Pennsylvania, we live by this credo. If it touches your hands, you should have caught it. Yes, the quarterback's going to make some bad throws. He's going to make some off throws. He's going to make some errant throws. But if it hits your hands or hits your hand or hits your fingertip, then you should have caught the ball. And so if you are just out there and they've thrown that fade or whatnot and it's off your fingertips, not only does the quarterback not get a point, but you as a wide receiver lose 1 point off your quarterback rating. That's how we hold ourselves to a high standard. So here are the 3 routes that we went through to day. Slant is the one that we did first. Quick out was second, following things off with the post. Now we do it in this one here because this is a quick short route, kind of loosen yourself up. This is a little bit tougher route. It forces you to cut on a 90-degree angle. Get that hard force off your right leg as you're getting things going. Plus, you have to catch it and then turn and get up the sidelines, which is, again, develops your body control that you're out there. Then we finish things off with a post, which is a 30 to 40-yard sprint when it's all said and done. So, myself versus the two players, Nick Sanker and Jonas Sanker, who came today. Round one. At the end of the rounds, when it was all tied up. I mean, at the end of our last chance of a go things, both Nick Sanker and I were tied. So how we handle each tie breaker is a quick rock, paper, scissors game, and it's not a best of three. It is a best of one. Like you either win it on that first one, or you lose it on that first one. And so Nick and I came down to a tie. I threw up scissors. He threw up rock. He got the went on the slants. Next was our quick out. Now, one of the things that we do as we switch from route to route is we change up who the quarterbacks and wide receivers are. Because on this slant one here, Jonas Sanker might have won it, but I was his wide receiver, and I dropped too many balls for him. I dropped 3, which hurt me like losing points off my quarterback route. But his were 2s, they were quick adjustments, and he could have earned 2 points, but I dropped him, so he got none. So that hurt him out there, because otherwise he may have won the slant. But anyways, we go on to the quick outs. So after a good, long, hard battle there, I was able to come out with the win for the quick outs. We finished things off with our post. Now, here's what I love, David, about this, especially for me, for 2 reasons. Let me tell you the selfish one first. We went back to who we had with the slants, which meant I was back being a wide receiver for Jonas. And I felt bad for him there, because that's my job. I'm here to serve him. He gets that win if I make that catch, and I let him down 3 times on this first one. So I got a chance to redeem myself and serve him well and catch passes. And let me tell you something, he was on fire from the post. Dropping dimes out there, man. It was a ton of fun. But what was really cool is that it came down to the final throw for each one of us. Going into our final round, Jonas was in the lead with 14 points. I was second with 13 points. Nick was third with 12 points. Nick's up. He needs a 3 in order to win, because it's the 1st to 15. Jonas runs an absolute great route. Nick drops a dime. Boom, he has his 3. All right. My turn. All right, out there. I'm throwing to Nick, and now up until this point, I have been struggling a little bit with this post. I don't quite have the cannon that either Nick or Jonas have. I don't have the cannon for them, so I really have to get my footwork down. I have to fire through that ball in order to put good speed in velocity on this pass in order to earn a 3, and I needed to do it at this point in time, because I'm sitting in third now, and I want 16. I want to leapfrog Jonas, and I want to leapfrog Nick, and have 16 points at the end of this round. All right, so bam, out there, I fire through that thing. I put all my weight on that front foot. I throw my best pass of the day out there. Boom, it hit it right in stride. Now I'm in the lead. But that leaves the door open for Jonas. He needs to drop a 3 in order to win. All right, so going into his throw, he is in third at 14 points. Nick has leapfrogged him into second for 15 points, and now I'm in first with 16 points. Now, I want Jonas to win, all right, because my playing days are over. I still want to win, but I want my players to win as well. So I get out here, I break a 7-7-7 step post. I'm coming across the middle, and Jonas throws an absolute dime. All right, boom, right there in stride. 3 points. He wins. Now, what was really cool about that last rep wasn't necessarily the outcome, but what was required of each player at that point in time. One of my most important desired end results for each team that I coach is I want the players to learn a process that's going to help them achieve competitive greatness. Now, John Wooden defines competitive greatness as being at your best when your best is needed. All right, going into that last throw for Nick, his best was needed in order for him to win. He was at his best when his best was needed. He was able to achieve competitive greatness in that moment. Then it was my turn. I needed to be at my best when my best was needed, and I was able to achieve competitive greatness in that moment. And then Jonas needed to be at his best when his best was needed, and he was able to achieve competitive greatness in those moments there. Now, this is just a little drill that you can do to add in things. It's something that we're probably going to take to our season. It's not probably, it's something that we're definitely going to take to our season, so we can start off each practice getting our kids in the right mindset and the right heart set that we're out here to grind and to achieve competitive greatness each and every day that's out there on the field. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can leave a comment below here and on this YouTube channel, and I will do my best to get back with you as soon as I can. Hope you enjoyed this drill that we did out here, and hope that you tune in for more, because this is just the first of many drills and breakdowns that I want to share with the world. I hope you have a great day.